Most people don't dream big because they are afraid of being disappointed or afraid of failure. In this video, I'm going to share with you the benefits of dreaming big and being unrealistic. The one key thing you need to do to handle disappointment and failure, and also how to deal with naysayers. Hi, I'm Kang. I help people calm their mind and awaken their spirit. I used to be a tuition teacher, and one day my student tell me that she just want to pass her examination. And I asked her, why do you just want to pass? She tell me that she didn't dare to set a big goal because she was afraid that she would get disappointed. So I gave her this analogy of throwing a sandbag game. So if you throw a sandbag and if you are throwing a sandbag to reach a goal of 10 meters, it feels very different from throwing a sandbag to reach a goal of 1 meter. The energy and the movement you need to do to throw the sandbag will be very different. And when you aim big, you aim high and you throw and try to reach a 10 meter, you may not reach a 10 meter, but you may reach 7 meters. But if you play small, you will get the 1 meter mark very easily, but it will not be as far as a 7 meter. Likewise, if you want more money to flow in, but you don't give any thoughts to what kind of experience you want to have, or what kind of things you want to buy or spend the money on, then the money won't flow in because you don't have any desire. There's no need for the money to be here. More importantly, when your goal is too easy, it feels very uninspiring. You don't feel caught towards your goal when you know you get it anyway. When you are too realistic, you figure out all the things you have to do to earn a living. You are just doing it just for survival. You don't feel inspired to do it. It feels more like an obligation. It's more like a way to manage your own fear and insecurity. That's a very dull way of living life. On this channel, I have a goal of helping 100,000 subscribers to connect more with their spiritual self, their authentic self. The fun of setting such a huge goal like this is that I don't know how to get there. When we only do things that we are already proven or we know how to do, we are just regurgitating what other people and what we have already done. There is no creativity in it. There's no fun in it. Creativity doesn't come from doing what we already know or what we have already established. It comes from imagining beyond what the mind thinks is possible. If your mind doesn't know how to get there or achieve your goal, this is great because you are dreaming big enough. It's a challenge and it requires you to exercise your creativity. I don't know whether I will ever achieve my goals of 100,000 subscribers, but I know that I would have to let go of some of my bad habits and adopt new ones along the way. I know that I will evolve, grow, and transform on my way there. I cannot be afraid of speaking out anymore. I need to learn how to be more fluent in expressing my thoughts. And is this the version of me that I want to see? Yes, and that's where I'm heading to. When people cannot accept their pain of disappointment and failure, they minimize their desire. But what they minimize is also their potential and their spirit. Because spirit is creative, is abundant, is always expanding and evolving. And when you only do things that only your mind thinks can do, everything seems very flat and less engaging. That's one way of living. It's not wrong, but that's not how I want to live my life. I don't want to deny myself of my desire, to deny myself of dreaming. I may not achieve my goals, but I cannot deny myself of my dreams. When I do that, I lose my inspiration in life. So how can you handle disappointment and failure? The one key thing is non-attachment. As of the time I'm recording this, I have 316 subscribers, which seems very far off from the 100,000 subscribers. But I'm not attached to this goal. Not reaching this goal doesn't determine my identity. It doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It doesn't mean that I'm not good enough. It doesn't mean that I'll never ever get there. It just means that I have 316 subscribers and I'm heading towards the goal of 100,000 subscribers. What dreaming big provides is a sense of direction, a purpose, and most importantly, inspiration. It gives you something to look forward to when you wake up every day. When you are attached to your goals, you are activating more of your analytical mind. You are comparing what you are right now with where you want to be and finding reasons why you are not there yet, so as to soothe this discrepancy, the pain of this discrepancy. But when you try to figure out the reasons, most of the time you end up blaming yourself, blaming others like YouTube for not bringing you the views, and that makes you feel bad about yourself and other people. You need to set a goal and be okay with both outcomes, whether you achieve it or not. You need to embrace disappointment and not make a big deal of it. You need to learn how to process your emotional pain and move forward. And when you see discrepancy, you also have to understand that it's just a snapshot of where you are right now. It doesn't determine where you will be in the future. However, your feelings and thoughts about the snapshot will affect what your future will be. If you are disappointed or discouraged, you may stop taking action to reach your goal or execute your dreams. So how do you deal with naysayers in your life? You don't tell them what your dreams are. They don't have to know. And most importantly, you don't have to explain why you want to pursue this goal or this dream. When you try to convince them, what you're doing is actually seeking their approval. You want them to give you the thumbs up and the green light to pursue your dreams. But that also means that there is an underlying energy of being very skeptical of your own dream. And what happens when you bring this skeptical energy and ask their opinions? Of course, they will be skeptical of your dreams too. You need to know that your dreams are for you and only you can see it. Your dreams are not meant for them, and that's why they can't see what you're seeing. Trying to convince others to see what you're seeing is just a waste of time. Alternatively, if you are super brave and fearless, and you are not afraid of being discouraged by others, and you're not afraid of feeling embarrassed when you fail to achieve your dreams, you can tell everyone what your dreams are. When you're moving towards your goals and desire in such a huge momentum, no one can bring you down. It's just like a fast-moving train. People will not come your way to discourage you because they will get knocked out of the way. If you're trying very hard to pursue your dreams, but you're not seeing any result, this may be the issue. Watch this video to find out what it is.